See Geraldo, weekdays at 8 on Channel 6.
An undercover drug sting nets dozens of arrests. The story at 11.
Scarlet will continue.
Good evening. Here's some of the stories we're following for 11 o'clock. A mistrial has been declared in the Monticello tourist murder case. Jurors deliberated for more than 6 hours before saying they were deadlocked in the trial of 17-year-old Billy Joe Crumity. He's accused of killing a British tourist and wounding his companion late last year. And more than 150 people marched through the FSU campus tonight to denounce the crime of rape and take back the night. I'm Carmen Cummings with an Eyewitness News Break. Details on those stories and more at 11.
Yeah. Some cooler temperatures finally coming back to the southeast. I'll have the details tonight.
We'll have highlights from tonight's FSU exhibition basketball game later on Eyewitness Sports.
Frank Ranicky and Carmen Cummings on Eyewitness News at 6 and 11.
Good evening. This is an Eyewitness News Break. A Jefferson County, Florida jury deadlocked tonight on first-degree murder charges against the teen in the Monticello tourist murder case. 6 months of undercover work paid off big today in South Georgia, where law enforcement agencies cracked down on drug dealers and made dozens of arrests. And emergency crews got a good workout today with a mock disaster drill in Tallahassee. Now this.
Hi, I'm Tom Sumner for Robert Hudson's in Moultrie. If you've been thinking about a luxury car, now is the time to buy. Just $23,900 for 94 Lincoln Program Town cars and the highest trade-in allowances. So come to Robert Hudson's in Moultrie. You can't get a better deal.
I'm Carmen Cummings with an Eyewitness News Break. Details on those stories and more at 11.
We'll have highlights from tonight's FSU exhibition basketball game later on Eyewitness Sports.
A fire foils a suspect's flee attempt. We'll have details at 11.
What a difference a weekend makes in temperature. I'll have the forecast at 11.
The end of the holiday weekend comes with a major traffic jam. The story at 11.
Good evening. This is an Eyewitness News Break. Severe weather is wreaking havoc in Tennessee, where tornadoes have been blamed in at least 2 deaths. The getaway for a Tallahassee shoplifting suspect was foiled by flames. The man left his car running for a quick getaway, but it caught on fire. Record numbers of people hit the road this Thanksgiving holiday weekend, and of course that means record numbers are making their way home tonight, clogging roadways and airports. Now this.
Hi, I'm Doug Eldridge for Robert Hudson's in Moultrie. If a van is in your plans, come and see our great selection of Windstars, Airstars, Voyagers, and Caravans. Our prices start as low as $12,900 at Robert Hudson's in Moultrie, Georgia.
We'll have these stories along with sports and weather tonight on Eyewitness News at 11.
A clean sweep for all the local NFL teams. Highlights tonight at 11.
Hi, everyone. I'm Jamie Reese with an Eyewitness News Break. About 70,000 people gather for a massive memorial in Littleton, Colorado. Vice President Al Gore and singer Amy Grant were just 2 of the people paying their respects to the victims of the school shooting. Back in Florida, the House votes to tighten pool safety laws. Pool owners must now have a fence, a lock, or other protective measures to keep kids from drowning. The proposal now moves to the Senate. And another bill could poke some holes in kids' plans for body piercing. Minors may soon be required to get parental permission before adorning any body part other than their ears. Now this.
What do you get when you blend tempting candy or cookie toppings with creamy soft serve ice cream? Presenting McDonald's new McFlurry. Did somebody say McDonald's?
Join us at 11 for news, weather, and sports. Straight ahead on Eyewitness News, as the funerals continue in Colorado, the alleged shooter's parents are speaking out. And another discovery of kids with bombs, this time in Florida, we'll have the story. Also, before you dive in, we'll tell you about some new pool rules you'll need to know. Plus, Ed has your forecast and Mark's here with sports. Stay with us. The news is next.
Oh, Dad, no, not more duct tape.
Yeah.
Frazier's ready to give Martin the chair.
Yeah, I just need a comfortable place to park my fanny.
How about Florida?
I heard that.
Or at least buy him one.
Dear God, Frazier, we've stumbled upon hell's waiting room.
And it's built for comfort.
Oh, Mommy.
Built to please.
Hello.
But is it built for Martin?
That's disgusting.
On Frazier.
See it tomorrow afternoon at 5 on WCTV. TV Channel 6, Thomasville, Tallahassee, Valdosta.
When you hit the pool this summer, you may be swimming with some new pool laws. The story tonight.
It's Fiesta time for Florida State. Join us for a live post-game report at 11:55.
Have a hot news tip for us? Here's how to reach our news department.
.com.
This is WCTV, Thomasville, Tallahassee, Valdosta. This is WCTV, Thomasville, Tallahassee, Valdosta. Local news live, always streaming on all WCTV digital platforms.
Nothing.
Closed captioning is a public service of WCTV and Turner's Furniture.
Time and Temperature, sponsored by Werner Hyundai. Get 5 years free maintenance.
Find out about medical advances in our area and hear from the experts about the latest treatments available. Be sure to watch Ion Health Thursdays at 6 on WCTV. Presented by Tallahassee Memorial Healthcare, your hospital for life.
Accuracy.
First alert weather day with
Transparency.
These are the details that we have right now. Calls starting.
Eyewitness News. Trusted local.
Weather changes constantly, but it's not going anywhere. And like it or not, we all got to deal with it. I live under these same skies doing the weather. Day to day, we just try to keep you dry, warm, or better yet, comfortable. But these skies can turn ugly real fast, and that's when preparation can save your life. First Alert Weather Team has over 50 years of combined experience, and we put every bit of that to work keeping you safe. I'm Josh, I do weather.
Rethink how you get breaking news.
A rooftop collapses at a suburban hotel.
With Local News Live, you get the big national stories direct from local reporters. Reporters who know the streets and the people. Authentic, unfiltered, live where the story is. Stay close, stay connected, because the big breaking stories are best told by those who live it.
Local News Live, always streaming on all WCTV digital platforms.
When it comes to autism, finding the right words can be tough. Finding understanding doesn't have to be.
Joanne, I love you. Love you too.
Together, we can create a kinder, more inclusive world for the millions of people on the autism spectrum. Go to autismspeaks.org.
Here at WCTV, we're committed to sharing positive news stories. We call it Something Good.
Yeah, these are stories that are sure to make you smile.
It's like sweets for the soul, but sugar-free.
Yeah, and it's not just our segment, it's yours.
If you've got something good, photos or videos, share it with us.
Yeah, we can't wait to see them, and if we share them, you get the shout out.
Join our cycle of positivity.
It's Something Good, weeknights at 6.
Sponsored by First Florida Credit Union.
I know these skies. I've been watching them for quite a while. Went to school here, raised my family here. Here is where I do weather. A little rain never hurt anybody. But when the weather really turns, being prepared can save lives. Your First Alert Weather Team has over 50 years of combined experience with these same very temperamental skies. Our experience can make all the difference. That's why we do what we do. I'm Mike. I do the weather.
Way. And now, here's Mike McCall with a hurricane tip from First Alert Weather.
Before you prepare for any one storm, you should first prepare for storm season. Assess the risk in your neighborhood, double check your insurance policy, and keep all your important documents in a weatherproof lockbox. Have an action plan in place, and of course, download the First Alert Weather app to track approaching threats.
These First Alert hurricane tips are sponsored by People's First Insurance. And now, here's Rob Nucatola with a hurricane tip from First Alert Weather.
If a storm's coming our way, we're going to want to have some materials on hand to secure the house. Make sure we have some properly sized sheets of wood or aluminum to cover the windows and doors. And don't forget the garage door. It's exceptionally vulnerable. And don't forget about the yard. Loose items can become projectiles. We'll want to make sure we tidy those up too.
These First Alert hurricane tips are sponsored by People's First Insurance. Get the latest news with the WCTV Eyewitness News app.
I'm Jill Hazy.
And I'm Erin Burns.
We invite you to join us for Total Retirement with Ernie Burns, where we'll discuss wealth management, estate planning, and more.
Ernie was named 2022's Forbes Best In-State Security Professional. You don't want to miss it.
This is BTV, your home for memorable entertainment television.
WCTV, we know you're busy, which is why we're here whenever you need us. Anytime, any screen, with live breaking news.
3 people were killed this morning.
First alert forecasts.
Some showers and maybe a few strong storms.
And the stories you don't want to miss.
Clearing pro-Palestinian camps.
Just search WCTV wherever you stream and catch up on the latest news of the day. All for free and on your schedule, hopefully making your day a little less hectic. Did I mention the first alert forecasts? WCTV whenever you want. You know, weather isn't always our friend. I know. Usually we get the good stuff. But you're like me. Work here, play here, got roots here. We know this weather can blow any plan you got right out of the water. Some days I'm just trying to keep you dry. But when the weather turns on you, and it will, the First Alert Weather Team has over 50 years of experience keeping you safe. Prepared, not panicked. It's why we do what we do. I'm Rob. I do weather.
Thank you.
Local news live, always streaming on all WCTV digital platforms.